We want that day to come when Imam Mahdi will be there in Damaskus, your city, and Dajjal will be there, your city, and Nabi Isa alayhi salam returns, your city. Damascus is too important. Even if you have your own weapons, you do not launch your struggle at this time to liberate yourself. This is the wrong time, because you're going to be used as guinea pigs. Whatever success you achieve will be beneficial to them. So you're acting very foolishly to use this moment, the second Arab Spring, to get rid of Assad. Choose a different time, not a time when Saudi Arabia and Qatar and the Zionists are sending men into Turkey, armed with weapons and financed by them and trained by them. Choose another time, not this time. Okay? So I know about oppression. It's not just in Syria, of course. There's more oppression in Saudi Arabia. How many of them going to Saudi Arabia to liberate Saudi Arabia? How many? They'll never do that. They will never do that. Never, 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 never do that. What kind of jihad is that? They don't even think about that. Hijaz is the heart of Islam. The Hajj is today under Zionist control. That's worse than Assad any day. How many of them are prepared to go to Saudi Arabia to wage jihad? None. How many will go to Qatar to liberate Qatar? None. How many will go to Turkey to liberate Turkey from NATO control? None. But you want to get rid of Assad. I am not a supporter of the Syrian government. No. But I'm not going to be taken for a ride by those who want to use this moment to overturn this government. Because I know when Assad falls, then Syria will become another Libya. If that is what you want, that is what you'll get. We don't want that. We don't want that. Perhaps this is a fulfillment, one more time, of the prophecy of Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, and I hope you're listening to me in Syria, because you know very well that Saudi Arabia is financing and Saudi Arabia is sending weapons, and Saudi Arabia is ruled by people who came from Najd. Saudi Arabia has Hijaz and has Najd. Hijaz is to the west and Najd is to the east. Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam is in Medina, and he says, Allahumma barik lana fi Shamina wa Yamanina. Oh Allah, put blessings for us in our Sham and our Yemen. And they asked, what about Najd? 3 times. And he said, from Najd, pointing in the direction of Najd, he says, from there would be the horns of Shaitan, Qarn of Shaitan, and tribulations. And the rulers of Saudi Arabia today, the Saudi Wahhabi rulers of Saudi Arabia, are Najdi. He pointed to the east, and he said, from there will come Qarn of Shaitan, the horns of Satan. And so I ask of you, who say that you are waging a legitimate jihad in Syria today, can the horns of Satan be part of a legitimate jihad? Have you got no sense? Saudi Arabia is in this struggle up to its neck, the insurrection in Syria, and therefore the Qarn of Shaitan is involved in it.
We have to recognize that the Alawi who have ruled over Syria these last 40 years or more.
Sectarian Alawi, huh? Sectarian.
Yeah, they have oppressed the Sunni majority with sometimes barbaric oppression. And so that the Sunni majority in Syria should want to seek liberation from oppression of this minority sectarian regime is only natural. Only natural. But the effort now launched, the timing of this effort to bring down the regime is, of course, a timing which was chosen by the Zionists to be part of what they have termed the Arab Spring. The Arab Spring is meant to blossom into a Zionist summer. It has already blossomed into a Zionist summer in Libya. But there is also a legitimate Sunni effort for liberation from oppression. If the Sunni Muslims of Libya, of Syria, can impress upon Russia and Rome that our Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, I hope they will listen to me, our Prophet has prophesied that we will make an alliance with Rome, not with the Zionists, with Rome. And because our Prophet has said that we will make an alliance with Rome, we have now come to you, Moscow, to enter into the alliance with you. That if you bring about a change of government in Syria, and we were to take over Syria, we will still continue to be your friend and not the friend of the Zionists. No. When Moscow hears that, then Moscow would itself be able to bring about that change of regime in Syria. And the Syrian government might be only too happy to hand over power, because they know that if they continue like this, eventually through a process of attrition, they will eventually fall. And Syria will become, like Libya, another Zionist state. This is my advice for the Sunni Muslims of Syria.